Dorothy! Tell me a story.
Oh, well, what do you want to hear, dear?
Tell me about when you were young.
Well, when I was about 20, I used to love to go out and dance. My favorite place was a cotton club. Oh, how it was so much fun.
Are you looking for an inexpensive way to get around? Well, then the Ford Model T might be the right choice for you. Thanks to the efficiency of the assembly line, Model Ts are being produced at a faster rate with even lower costs. Buy yours today for only $250.
This time in my life also had many political tornadoes.
Welcome back to Channel 4 News. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We just got the report that the 18th Amendment has been passed, banning the sale and drinking of alcohol.
Yes, this has come as a shock to many and has been very upsetting to millions of Americans.
Millions of women across the United States continue to protest to gain the right to vote. We are unsure if these protests are actually going to be convincing enough to get the bill passed.
Yes, women have been standing up for their right to vote for years. But are they getting any closer to making this happen? We will keep you updated, ladies and gentlemen.
Shocking news. Congress has just passed the 19th Amendment, which will finally give women the right to vote.
This is a big step for the country and a moment that will go down in history. In other breaking news, Nicola Sacco and Bartolomeo Vanzetti have been convicted of murdering a guard and a paymaster during the armed robbery of the Slater and Morris Shoe Company in Braintree, Massachusetts.
Later today, 7 years after they were initially convicted, they will both be executed in the electric chair. Many were shocked about this and ecstatically fighting for the fairness of the defendants. After the passing of the 18th Amendment, there has been obvious failure of its ability to enforce the rules on the mass of Americans who consume alcohol.
Because of this, the 21st Amendment has been passed, which will repeal prohibition, making the 18th Amendment the first ever amendment to be repealed. Selling and drinking alcohol is now once again legal.
So, drink up, folks. Now, here's an interesting story. A substitute teacher named John T. Scopes has violated the Tennessee Butler Act by teaching human evolution. This has sparked a lot of controversy throughout the United States and has gone into trial.
In the trial of State of Tennessee versus John Scopes, John T. Scopes is found guilty. Come over to Jerome's Household Appliance Store. We got toasters, refrigerators, washing machines, vacuums, and more, all at unbeatable low prices.
When I was younger, I used to love to go to all the baseball games. My favorite person to see was Babe Ruth, who was a stellar outfielder. Langston Hughes was my go-to for poetry, especially the jazz poetry that he was famous for creating. The 20s was a huge era for the new style of jazz. He was also a leader of the Harlem Renaissance, which was an explosion of artistic, intellectual, and social expression. One of the great people of this time was Marcus Garvey. He had such great ideas. He came up with the brilliant idea to collect all of the African Americans and send them back to Africa where they belong. I don't know why Congress didn't make this actually happen, because it would have secured the longevity of the superior white race. One thing Congress did right was ratifying the Immigration Act of 1924 and made sure not too many of those Asian and Latino people are let into the country.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma Dorothy. Can you tell me the story again?
Alright, wait, how do you... Okay. I think I took one. No, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay.
Oh, am I using?
Merrick, I can't.
The roach. It's a rat.
Oh, it's a rat! Do it. Do it.
It's a rat. Welcome back to Channel 4 News.
My bad.
After the passing of the 18th Amendment, there has been obvious failure for its ability to enforce the rules on mass... After the passing of the 18th Amendment, there has been obvious failure of its ability to enforce its rules on the mass of Americans who consume alcohol.
Because of this, the 21st Amendment has been passed, which will repeal prohibition, making the 18th Amendment...
What the fuck are you doing?